Starting Ridge Racer. Proceed with above choices. Ridge Racer World Tour allows you to experience the entire scope of the Ridge universe, from the very first installment released in 1993 to the present. Come in and find out what Ridge Racer is all about. A tour is comprised of a series of races referred to as rounds.
Hey, how you doing? Good evening.
You must finish in a certain place. When you clear all the rounds, the tour is complete. By completing the tours, you will receive rewards such as new cars and horses, thereby opening up the world of Ridge Racing. It's possible to create a custom tour as well. Configure when you wish to complete a series in a set amount of time. Welcome to the world of Ridge Racer. The world is yours.
I mean, to be honest, I don't really stream often enough, so once I finally build my PC, I'll absolutely stream more, because there's a couple of old games I want to play. Because honestly, like, my main goal would probably be like maybe goofing around trying to draw, or like, you know, arts and crafts. Lots of retro games to just to just really what's the word I'm looking for? Just to gush about them, really. Of course. I haven't played this game in a while.
Is your machine ready to go? The race is about to begin. Three, two, one, go! A smooth start, not bad. 3 laps to go.
They didn't add slipstream in this game, but it's fine.
Okay, let's go.
I mean, honestly, if I were to recommend one of them, it would be the PSP ones. The PSP ones are probably the easiest ones to get into. This is the original Ridge Racer track, so anybody who's played it would definitely recognize at least this one. It's kind of frustrating though that Namco kind of just let the series fall to the wayside. It's really disappointing. But then again, I can understand why, because I mean, I feel like this game really only shines as a tech demo for a system, and then it's not really given the chance, or it doesn't really work well to try to evolve this game. But I guess for me, it's kind of, I'm okay with that. I don't really need the game to like evolve. I mean, to an extent they are. I mean, you can say that about fighting games. I mean, you can say that about anything, really. Racing games revolve around, track memorization, and then some of them will have different things like simulation, like, car damage, having to change tires, managing fuel, whether you're going auto or, manual. But, Ridge Racer is more of an arcadey game, so you can't really say that. There's games, there's racing games that are very arcadey like this, and then there's games that are more realistic, like, F1, to an extent, Gran Turismo, Forza, etc. Well, to be fair, I mean, he probably would just lose to me, mashing one button, if anything, so that doesn't really mean anything to me. Initial D is very arcadey. I'm gonna just pop 2 at this point, because I'm gonna have another one ready by then. Besides, I'm not really going too fast right now. It's the later types that allow you to go faster. But like, if somebody were to tell me, hey, I want a racing game to start with, I would probably recommend this one. Ridge Racer 2 PSP. If I'm being real. Because this one has just a truckload of tracks. You have a collection of some of the series' best music, for sure. 15 seconds, go. There we go. Pop the last 5 seconds on each one.
No one can touch you. Okay, it's the last stretch. Keep it up. Finish. Okay, let's move on to the next race.
No, I don't think so. But you can definitely, so if I were to recommend any of them, and you have, let's say for example, you have a PS5, then I would recommend Ridge Racer, because there's 2 Ridge Racer games available on PS5 store, and that would be this one, Ridge Racer 2 PSP, and then Ridge Racer Type 4. So Ridge Racer Type 4 doesn't have like nitrous, and it kind of plays like a story / visual novel. So I would definitely, either of those 2 are perfectly fine. The other ones should be a bit different, like the original Ridge Racer. Then you have Rave Racer. Sorry, it's Ridge Racer Evolution, Rave Racer, Rage Racer, and then you go to Type 4. Ridge Racer 5 was for the PS2. And then I guess I don't remember. I don't think I played 6. And then that's when, of course, the PSP versions came out, and they just renamed it to Ridge Racers. So there's that. But no, I mean, I can kind of get where LDP is coming from, but I mean, let's be real. You can generally say that about pretty much every game or genre. So it's just like, I'd rather you just say, I don't like racing games. If you tell me that, I'd be more willing to accept what you got to say. If you're just gonna tell me all racing games are the same, then it's just like, come on, bro, stop. Because because if you look at shmups, for example, you can say the same thing about shmups. Yeah, this is the PSP version. Because, I mean, you can say the same thing about shmups. The main thing that really separates a shoot 'em up at this point usually tends to be the scoring mechanic. So that's usually what's going to be. No, this one is the PSP version. Ridge Racer Type 4, if I'm not mistaken, was for the PlayStation 1. Yeah, Ridge Racer 4 was for the PlayStation 1. It had, like, that one, it's kind of funny how hard they start with the music for that game. Actually, I gotta grab it now. Now I gotta play it.
Excellent condition. Is your car tuned perfectly? Get ready. The race is about to begin.
I couldn't find it. I suck. But we can cheat.
Oh yeah, the course is in excellent condition. Is your car tuned perfectly? Get ready. The race.
Do they not have it in this game? I'm about to get mad. I don't think they have it in this game, do they? Hold on, I gotta check.
Oh, yeah.
Do they not have Pearl Blue Soul?
Excellent condition.
I don't think they
Is your
do.
car tuned perfectly? Get ready. The race is about to begin.
There it is. I landed right on it. Perfect. Yeah, I like a lot of the there's a lot of music in the Ridge Racer series that I like. This is one of them.
Go! Great start. Now go for the lead. 3 laps to go. Just a little bit more.
Kind of works better if it was going faster, but I'm on the lower speeds here at this point. I gotta unlock it. I prefer the mild type of drift. There's 3 of them. So I prefer mild because it's easier to get out of it. You can't really do extended drifts with it, but that suits me just fine. But yeah, this is the first track music you listen to in Ridge Racer 4. I prefer this camera, personally.
I've never seen a drift like that.
Like if I were playing F-Zero GX, I would start like second/third person view for the first lap, but once I unlock boost, I'm going FPS.
All right.
I don't know, I just really dig this because you have a saxophone going nuts in the background, and then you got a guy doing some slap bass. I think it's also easier to experience a sense of speed when you're in first person.
Yahoo! Level 2 night is ready.
No point drifting here at this speed. True, you would see the front of the car, so I kind of understand that complaint there. Some games do that, like for example, Old School Daytona USA would do that. That's one of the camera views. I believe it was camera 2. Camera 1 would be this.
A new record. 2 laps to go.
The thing that's also I like about this is that this game has, like I said, all those tracks plus their reversed versions. So it's kind of nice. And some of them offer different challenges when they're reversed because of how the topography is. So you got to pay attention at certain places, especially on the higher speeds.
Wow, awesome trip.
So each boost is 5 seconds. So yeah, Daytona USA Arcade was insane. I remember when I was going on a tour in Jersey somewhere, we had a pit stop. So we were going to Atlantic City, that's what it was. And what we ended up doing was, no joke, we stopped by an arcade and they had like 15 of them lined up and everybody was like, yo, let's do this. Yeah, going uphill, downhill, etc. That can impact your speed and everything. You can go past the speed limit of your class when you're moving downhill. And obviously more speed means you'll recharge your nitrous faster.
Nitrous at level 3. Ready when you are.
Like here, I'm just gonna pop 2.
No one can touch you.
What's our time looking like? 150? Alright, cool. So I'll probably save 3
You're in first place.
and pop at 35, 135.
Woo-hoo! Let's go. Ready for nitrous. This is a record breaker. No one can touch
I'm gonna get a little speed boost here because it's downhill. But then uphill, you're gonna end up losing some, unfortunately. Hey, how you doing, Kurumi? I mean, if I was gonna play manual, I would prefer doing so in an arcade, because at least in the arcade, I have the access to the stick shift, and it's just a lot more comfortable for me that way.
Finish! Okay, next race. Replay.
So there's two ways to enter drift in this game. One of them is letting go of the gas and then starting your turn, or hitting the brakes. So that's how it is. Me personally, I prefer letting go of the gas and then starting my drift and going from there. Let's see what you're saying, because I'm not able to see the whole thing. But yeah, Cup. Daytona USA. Also, the Japanese version was called Scud Race. That was another one. I forget the American name. I don't know why they called it Scud Race in Japan, but that was whatever. I enjoyed the hell out of that game. Arcade racers are really, really fun. I don't know. I prefer arcadey style racers. Those are my jam. Let me see. It was 1983, and Ridge Racer had the same graphical capabilities as Doom 2. Yeah, Stunt Racer was pretty fun too. Then, of course, there's F-Zero. Is this the last track? Yes, it is.
Come on, hurry up and start the race.
One of my favorite tracks right here, Euphoria, from Ridge Racer 5. Definitely one of the better ones from the series.
3, 2, 1, go! Wow, what a start. This is what I wanted to see. 3 laps to go. Good luck.
Ouch. You lose a lot of speed when you run into somebody from behind, but you get a big speed boost if they do that to you. So, against certain difficulties in this game, one thing you can do is just get in front of them, hit the brakes while they're trying to nitro on you, and you just literally steal all their speed. Oh, easy there. Nah, I'm gonna take a speed loss there. This is what it is. The other thing I like about this game that really makes it fun is its presentation. So on certain tracks, you'll see things happening, like for example, the helicopter flyby. There's a certain part where you'll see a airplane just relaxing first, and then later on it's taken off, and then during the final lap, it'll pull a flyby. Things like that. The other thing is that the atmosphere for the game, depending on the time of day, it makes it really feel like you're in a city that's alive. So that's something that I really miss from this kind of game, where it has that good presentation. It's not as prevalent in the PSP version, unfortunately, but for the other games, it's a lot more prevalent. I also kind of like how they made all the cars have like advertisements, like sponsors, but it's just other Namco properties. That's just hilarious to me. Whoa, easy there. Alright. See, in the game after this one, which was on Xbox, that's when they added Slipstream. I lost speed for hitting the corner there. Yeah, I'm kind of hugging the corner too much. It's fine, I'm going to overtake him here anyway. Yeah, no drafting in this game, unfortunately. That was added in the game right after this one. Same thing where if you drift just after a nitrous, you'll recharge way faster. So I just really encourage you to go ham on speed.
Level 2 nitrous ready.
No, I didn't need a drift there. Bit of hang time. I think it's more the game than me, honestly, but it's a lot more fun when you get to the higher speeds. It's also really satisfying when once you got the track down. That's the thing I'm gonna have to disagree with LDP. When these games are quote unquote samey, that makes them easier to learn, easier to get into, and a lot more satisfying when you really have a track down and you're able to just go ham on speed. Oops. But yeah, racing games are fun. It's a good time. At worst, they're a good time killer. At best, they're just really, really challenging and just really, really fun. And I think Ridge Racer 4, Type 4, that one, like I said, since it plays like a visual novel, I'll probably pick up that game and actually play, because I never did get to play that game. No, Gran Turismo is more on the quote-unquote realistic side. Whereas this game is absolutely arcadey. I think they tried to do the realistic route once, and that didn't go very well. Like, this series really had like quite the downfall, and it really just hurts me because this game right here, this one and the first Ridge Racer on PSP, I played. Cause I didn't play this game on PSP. Excuse me. It was the first one. I played the hell out of Ridge Racer PSP when I was in the military. This was absolutely my most played game on PSP. Absolutely, like every other game that I had on the PSP may as well have not had any playtime compared to this one. The only games I would say that I played more than Ridge Racer is the Monster Hunter games. So like Monster Hunter, if I consider the entire franchise, followed by Ridge Racer, and then like Mega Man Maverick Hunter X, because I'm always going to be a Mega Man simp. I can't tell you how many PSPs I went through on Monster Hunter because of stick drift. If I knew better, I would have opened them up and repaired them and gotten more time out of it. Have not unlocked that one yet? Why? Weird. Only 2 tracks for this one. Okay. It also has a little blurb for some of these. Whoops. Hold on a second. Let me see if it has it. No, it doesn't. Yeah, this one. This is just the beginning of the thing. Let me go for here. Okay, cool. Sunset Drive R. Yeah, the R. If the track says R, then that means it's a reverse version. So I unlocked a standard drift one. Like I said, there's standard, there's mild, and then dynamic. Dynamic, it'll say right here on the bottom. They're very, very easy to maintain. You don't really lose as much speed. But like I said, I prefer this one. I don't have to maintain long drifts. I can just slide in and out of drifts as I need to. But being able to exit out of drifts fast is something I like a lot, because that allows me to recover faster and go back to gaining speed. Because you do lose some speed, especially if you're drifting a bit too hard or too long. So that just suits me perfectly fine. That means I just go back to establishing control and go from there. Fair.
The race is just about to start.
I also think it's funny how the announcer will trash talk if you're doing poorly.
3, 2, 1, go!
I believe this is the track we just played, but backwards.
3 laps to go.
I mean, you mentioned the LDP and like Mario Kart mechanics. Mario Kart, I mean, they added drafting. They also did the whole thing where that was different when it came to shift drifting. I always liked how you would engage a drift in 64. 64 was my favorite Mario Kart because you would press a button and your characters would jump, and then it would say boing on the bottom. So me and my brother always would just goof around about that. And then once we figured out when we were drifting how you would see the smoke spell out V, you know, like trying to emulate the sound effect. But if you rotate your stick, the smoke would change color. And if you got it to change to completely red, once you exited your drift, then you would get the speed boost.
All right.
I believe 64 did have drafting also. Oh, easy there. Yeah, I'm just grooving now with this music. I love this game's music.
Ooh, yeah.
Little too late for that.
Wow. Awesome trip. All right. 2 laps to go. Feeling good.
Almost a perfect drift there.
Level 2 nitrous ready. Unbelievable! I didn't know that was possible. Yeah!
All right, 114. So at just about 50 something, I'll pop all three.
You're in first place. Yeah, looking good. Ready for nitrous.
Much better.
Floor it. Whoa! Here comes the final corner. Finish. Okay, next race. Okay.
Let's see. It's not even drifting, so the Kansai Dorifto. Mike Wolf says something about the PS1 Ridge Racer 2 being brutal. Ridge Racer 2, I think that's Ridge Racer Evolution. I think that's that one. Not sure. I'm gonna. Oh, Type 4. Okay, yeah, Type 4 can get pretty hard later, from what I understand. I never played that one. I actually do intend to play that soon. I do want to play that because if I'm not mistaken, losing doesn't let you like retry. So I believe the way the game goes is if you lose certain races, the game just continues. So you gotta hold that. But I definitely want to try that game out eventually. It's available for cheap, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, now here's.
Oh, yeah. The course is in excellent condition. Is your car too? Three, two, one, go! Good. Let's keep this up. 3 laps to go. Okay, let's go.
So this is the OG track, but backwards, I believe. No, it isn't. It's the same track, but normal.
Ready for nitrous.
Since LDP wants to play a racing game that's unique, maybe he would like Racing Lagoon. That game is weird.
This one's yours.
Slipped right past him. Yeah, he might like Racing Lagoon. That game is weird. It's like a racing game / RPG. So there's one to recommend, but I believe he needs a translation patch for that because I don't think that game was ever translated in America. I don't think it got a localization. Okay, yeah. I still get, when it comes to Namco though, the one game that kind of annoys me though is Ace Combat 3 Electro Spear, because the American version was insanely butchered. Not even funny how badly it was butchered. Oops, don't mind me. Hey, what's up, Barris? Doing alright, just chilling.
Level 2 nitrous ready. That feels good. Yeah, it's a new record.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm mostly playing this game just to groove to the music, if I'm being real with you.
Ready for nitrous. Good grip.
Pretty sure a lot of people got into Eurobeat thanks to Initial D. Not myself included. Then there's the fact that from what I understand, Initial D was inspired by real life events.
Level 2 nitrous ready.
So it's kind of cool how the Sprinter Trano, specifically the one from Initial D, does have a cameo appearance in Gran Turismo 2. You can only pick it up at a certain day. That's at a specific time in the game. You can pick up the one that has like it's all white but has like the black front thing.
That feels good. Yeah.
Only shaved off 2 seconds, really?
Final lap.
Figured I'd been faster.
Play.
Yep.
Floor it.
All right, pop both to finish up.
Time for the replay.
Oh man. Let me get a good stretch in there. Someone's messaging me. Just a moment, please. I remember one thing that was interesting. Speaking of racing games, the group that made Burnout, they had expressed interest in making an F-Zero game a while back, but it never happened, unfortunately. It's kind of weird when they were trying to like reinvent the wheel for Ridge Racer, that they tried to make a game that was kind of like Burnout, and it's just like, bro, that's not Ridge Racer. Like, Ridge Racer is not Burnout. Stop that. Like, why are you doing that? Like, it's real simple. Do the thing, put the cars in, put the advertisements for your game, make drifting fun. The only thing you gotta do as far as reinventing the wheel is mechanics that you're adding or removing that are slightly different from what's normally in the game. The game is arcadey, the game has drifting. You have tracks that feel alive. And then you got references to your other games all over the place. And you have to have a bomb-ass soundtrack. You do that, you're good. I think the other thing too is just separate the release times, you know? But I understand though that some people, I guess, they got tired of their franchise though, because some of the games after the PSP ones, they really did feel samey. So I guess some people didn't like that. But I guess another reason why they're probably not wanting to bring back the game as well is because of the fact that you're not really going to be able to monetize it, unfortunately. You know, because you make an arcade game, what do? You're not going to want to make an RPG. You're not going to you know, I don't think a game like Ridge Racer Type 4 would sell well today, you know? Nah, I'd rather they not do that. I'd rather not, personally. I mean, they could do that for sponsorship, but, like, why do that when that would kind of take away from the game's identity, where your vehicles all have just, you know, your own games plastered on them. So I don't think they should do that. Speaking of which, as far as advertisements and so on, a bit of trivia for those that don't know. The mascot for Ridge Racer, right? She is sisters with another girl who is in Ace Combat. So, Ridge Racer has Reiko Nagase, and Nagase, she also appears in Ace Combat. I believe Kei Nagase, I believe she is featured in a couple of games, actually. She is your wingman, specifically in Ace Combat 5. She's one of your wingmen. And the thing about her that's really cool in Ace Combat 5, she's part of the Rosgreed Squadron. Whenever you hit down on the D-pad to ask for cover, she is almost always going to be the first one to show up to have your back. Like, it's just gonna happen. And she does have a cameo in a couple of other games as well. But yeah, and then as far as that, if I am not mistaken, Reiko, the Ridge Racer one, she is the older sister. She is the older sibling of the two. I don't think she's ever appeared. I don't think she's ever appeared in any of the Ridge Racer games. I'm trying to think. Because, like I said, I know for a fact Kei Nagase, she appears in Ace Combat 5. She's one of your wingmen. I think she also shows up in Ace Combat 2, but that's like an old PS1 game. And she has a cameo. She's not playable, but she has a cameo in one of the other games. I want to say it's 6. Might be 6 or it's either 6 or 5. I'm not sure. No. I said 5. Derp. I don't remember. It's been a while, but yeah, Reiko's cool. Now that I think about it, one of my favorite artists is actually drawing her. Now that I think about it, let me double check. I do think he's drawing her, and as far as I'm concerned, that particular artist can do no wrong. He's one of my art gods personally. Like, he's actually ridiculous. Yep. He is drawing her. Why am I not? And I am absolutely positive he is going to make Reiko look amazing. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna post it in LCX's channel, since I think it is appropriate. I posted it in. If you're in LCX's Discord, I just posted it there. As expected, you know, EU03, aka Click Again, is gonna make her look absolutely stunning. As expected. I just unlocked a little for Mild, I believe. Yes, I did. So we're going to the Phalios property. Let's go with blue and gold, because I'm Navy. It's kind of nice because Reiko, she's not exactly like uber stacked, so it's kind of nice to see EU03 drawing somebody that's not like crazy thick. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because I do love his style as a whole, but seeing him draw girls that aren't like super stacked every once in a blue moon is a real treat.
Not bad, but don't let your guard down.
It's kind of funny, every time I post art that he does to a friend of mine, she always gets upset. In a joking manner, because she likes his art style as well. He's amazing.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I'll post some of EU03's art later, if anything. He's really, really good. Every once in a while, he goes to Japan for Comic-Con. I'm assuming he sells well because he goes there repeatedly, but he's really, really good. One thing I like the most about that particular artist is when he makes a post, he'll draw a character, but then he'll call the character someone else because the characters kind of look similar enough, and he does that as a joke. And it's always hilarious because there's always going to be somebody that takes it seriously and doesn't get the joke. Big speed boosts. He also draws Miku every year for her anniversary. And he also had a series where he would draw a character as like a MILF.
Ready for night.
Oh, easy there.
Nice.
831 or 3 out of 9. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what that means. Oh yeah. He draws Miku pretty thick every time, and he always captions it with like a number representing how many years it's been. Like I said, that artist, he's one of my like all-time favorites. He can do no wrong as far as I'm concerned. I believe he also did some art for Skullgirls, but thankfully he has avoided a lot, if not all, of the controversy that had to do with that game. Thankfully. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. So you said that LDP was having trouble learning how to turn in Ace Combat? That's kind of funny. I do have Ace Combat 7, I believe, so I'll start a game of that sooner or later, and then he can watch. I'll show him the ropes. Oh boy, did Skullgirls have drama. Let me tell you, it had drama. So basically, the guy who created the game, Mike Z, it was Mike Z and one other person. Mike Z was basically the one that did the like the, you know, the way the game played, like the game style. Whereas the other guy, Alex Ahad, is the one who did the art. The main artist for Skullgirls was Alex Ahad. So basically, what ended up happening? Ooh, we just hit 285 on this. So basically what ended up happening was a group of people that were involved with the game, basically tried to take the game from him. That's like that's the short version. Some of them tried to hit him with allegations of, like, you know, sexual misconduct, but the chats were leaked and it was all consensual. So yeah. And then it turns out that Mike Z has autism. However, it was considered a late discovery, so he never knew he had autism. So he was diagnosed with it like years after the fact. So I wager that makes it a lot harder to cope and adjust to it, because all this time you're acting a certain way, and then you realize that no, it's not because you're a jerk or something. It's just, you know, something you can't really control, especially since that stuff is a spectrum. So yeah, it was pretty messed up. No, it's honestly, let's just say that what happened is really bad. Like it's kind of to the point where I can't even talk about it on here. I'll probably get my rear end banned if I talk about it. But I'll post a video about it in the chat in LCX's Discord. It's pretty messed up what happened to him, and honestly, I haven't heard much on it recently. So I'm hoping that there's an update in the court case soon. Woo! I'm gonna pop it here and finish up with nitrous.
Ready for nitrous. For it. Okay, it's the last breath. Keep it up. Finish. Okay, next race. Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'll post it right now. Man, this pic of hers looks really, really good. This artist is so damn good. Even his sketches are ridiculous, man. But yeah, EU03 can do no wrong as far as I'm concerned. He also likes drawing Reiko Raiko. He likes drawing Raiko from Vagrant Order. He did a pic of Nita Chris a while back. He's been doing some girls from Nikkei. So hopefully if he comes to New York for Anime NYC this year, and he has the books there, I will absolutely buy them. I did buy one of his books a while back, so, you know, I like supporting artists. But yeah, he's really, really solid. Let me just find something recent that he did, and then I'll post it. There we go. He did a Miku for Valentine's Day. I gotta find one of the pictures he did where he draws a character and calls the character somebody else. Cause it's funny because he did a picture of Privity from Nikkei, and he just called her not Miku, so that's kind of funny. Gotta find it now. This LCX sounds like one of my people. I assume so. No, I should. Never mind. There we go. I'll post that there. Boop. There you go. There's the goofy Miku one that he did. It was pretty cool. Huh? Did I just post it twice like a moron? Yes, I did. Womp womp. Oh man.
Oh yeah, the course is in excellent condition. Is your car tuned perfectly? Get ready, the race is about to begin. Three, two, one, go! A smooth start, not bad. 3 laps to go. You got it, you can pass them.
I like this track, but I actually prefer it the other way around. Because barreling through this turn right here at the last during the last moments was really fun. And here, if you nitro here, you gain an insane amount of speed, and you can enter the turn at high speed and gain a truckload of nitrous. This is a cool track because of how you can see here there's 3 different paths depending on the version of the track that you pick. I figure that might be something LDP doesn't like, but I do think it's something very, very interesting because it gives the track more options. So I think it's pretty cool. It's also probably a clever way of saving memory. That helicopter being there is kind of weird.
Yo, somebody's right on your tail. Ah, nice. Nice. Yeah.
Ooh, hit 300 there. That was good. It was definitely a good speed there. Right here, that's where the plane is parked. No, think about it. This game actually does look pretty good, even if it wasn't the PSP.
All right. Feeling good. You're unstoppable. Yeah, it's a new record. 2 laps to go. Yahoo!
This is a horrible area to come out of because you go straight from drifting into uphill, you lose so much speed. No nitrous are here, unfortunate.
Ready for nitrous. A genius. You're a genius. You're unstoppable. adventure. Excellent drift. Feeling good. A new course record. Final lap. You're in first place.
About a nitrous worth of time shaved off, not bad. See, here at the later speeds, you actually want to start your drift early, because if not, you're going to hit the wall. So that's the other thing I think is interesting. The speed differences are just enough to also make the tracks feel a little bit different as far as what you got to do as far as adjustments. I never played the PS1 version. I only played it in arcade, so I would have to defer to you there.
Critical hit.
Not a good boost there. Not worth it there. Oh, it's a different game? I learn something every day. There you go, the plane took off.
Good drift.
Yeah, a racing game with bad physics is just asking for trouble.
Here comes the final corner.
I think I ended up losing out on a nitro here. Nope, I'm good.
Finish! You're the champion! I bet it feels great! Okay, let's check the replay.
Now that I think about it, yeah, that game was pretty weird actually when it comes to physics and mechanics. What's it called? Racing Lagoon. On second thought, maybe that would not be one for LDP to play, because the game's mechanics would probably tick him off. He probably would hate. He would probably hate Wipeout also, I think. I think he would absolutely hate Wipeout. Because in Wipeout, hitting the corners is 100% a cardinal sin. So if you're like not good, like at racing games, ooh boy, that game is gonna punish you pretty harshly.
Get ready to race.
Today's race is taking place here at Shuttle Loop Highway. Is your machine ready to go? Three, two, one, go! Good. Let's keep this up. 3 laps to go. Okay, let's go.
This is probably one of the least interesting tracks in this game, especially at the lower speeds, because there's not really much time for you to build up a nitrous, except like what here. But honestly, you don't even need to. Yeah, you don't even need to. You'll end up intentionally drifting just to try to build up a nitrous. No, yeah, this is one of the nicer looking stages though. I actually prefer the stages when they're at nighttime because they just feel more alive.
Watch out! Here comes the nitrous. They got you in their sight. Yeah! It's a new record. 2 laps to go. Go for the top podium. First place is just around the corner.
In one of the later tours, I think it's called Max Mode. Yeah, the computers just straight up cheats. Like they are automatically a lot faster than you, and they have infinite nitrous. The only trick to beating them is that you'll realize that every time they use nitro, they have a forced cooldown.
Ready for nitrous.
That's really the main thing. Literally human plus, yes. And the thing is, they'll also counter whenever you try to burst nitrous. And then the other thing that they do to cheat, which is actually hilarious, is they will because it's just you and like 3 of them, I believe it is. So it's just a 4-man race. So you have to get first every time. So what they'll do to cheat is they'll either start with a nitrous, or when one of them will nitro, they will intentionally ram one of the others from behind to give that one a speed boost, and then the guy that got rammed pops his nitro to blow you out the water. It's insane. Like, you can't catch that for the most part. And they'll usually do that like at pre-programmed points in the race. Like if it's really, really close and you think you can do it with a nitro, they'll literally pull that gag on you and be like, nah, get out of here.
Whoa!
It's pretty funny.
It's the final stretch. Floor it. Finish. Okay. Next race. Time for the
Also, the game that they are advertising a game on this track. They're advertising Burning Force, which is an old arcade game. I believe LCX and I think LDP
taking place here. Is your machine
did that as well.
The race is about to begin.
Hey there, Kurumi. Welcome back to the stage of history. This track is from Ridge Racer 4, I believe.
1, go! Wow, what a start. This is what I wanted to see.
And there's the Dig Dug and Pac-Man reference there.
Not even a challenge.
There's Ace Combat up top. No, that was Astaroth. Never mind. Yeah, this is from Ridge Racer 4. Alright, drive safely. Be careful. Thanks for dropping by. I'm gonna drop you a follow when I get the chance.
2 laps to go.
I might be on. You never know.
You gonna be able to shake them off? Level 2 nitrous ready. You are the man. Yo, somebody's right on your tail. Yeah, it's a new record. Final lap. You're in first place. Level 2 nitrous ready. Whoa! Floor it! Okay, it's the last stretch. Keep it up. Finish!
Kind of wasted nitrous there, unfortunately.
On to the next.
Could have had a much faster time. That's actually one thing I don't like about this game. The map does not show the finish line. So you kind of gotta entirely rely on your time. Your time marker.
Are you nervous? I'm so excited. Come on, hurry up and... Three, two, one, go! Wow, what a start.
Ugh.
That's what I wanted to see. 3 laps.
If I were to be able to remove one kind of track from any game, it would probably be ovals.
Good luck.
I do not care for ovals. Unless the game has some sort of mechanic to really make it interesting, I don't think racing games need ovals.
Hi, yeah! Yeah! It's a new record! 2 laps to go. Somebody fired off some nitrous. Go for the top podium. First place is just around the corner. They got you in their sight. Somebody's creeping up on you. Yeah! It's a new record. Final lap. You're in first place.
Oops, there we go. Kind of wanted nitro for insurance, but I kind of might have just made it more of a forced need now.
Critical hit. Here comes the final corner.
Ah, there we go. Now we're starting on. Now we're getting a little faster.
Get ready to race.
Today's race is taking place here at Midtown Express.
This is the original track from
About to begin.
Rave Racer.
Three, two, one, go! Great start. Now go for the lead. 3 laps to go. Okay, let's go.
Hold on a second.
The race is just about to start. The tension here at Midtown Expressway is electrifying.
Yeah. Change the music on that one.
3, 2, 1, go! Great start. Now go for the lead. 3 laps to go. Okay, let's go. This is crazy. Keep your eyes on the road.
Yeah, here I thought I was able to slip past them, but I guess not.
You gonna be able to shake them off? Ready for nitrous. Yeah. All right. Two laps to go.
I actually do like this track. This track feels very, very lively. The way it looks and everything with the nighttime and everything.
This is crazy. Ready for nitrous. Whoa! Yeah! It's a new record! Final lap. You're in first place. Ready for nitrous. No one can touch you. Woo! That's amazing! Good drift. nitrous. Yeah, looking good. Okay, it's the last stretch. Keep it up. Finish! Okay, let's move on to the next sprint. Time. Oh yeah, the course is in excellent condition. Is your car tuned perfectly? Get ready, the race is about to begin. Three, two, one, go! Great start, now go for the lead. 3 laps to go. Good luck. Easy win.
I believe there's 6 classes in total. Yeah, 6 of them. It's basically 1, 2, and 3, but then 4, 5, and 6 is just 1, 2, and 3, but souped up. Whoops. So, Aris, how was your week? What you been up to? A little too much on the left side.
Level 2 nitrous ready. Easy win. A new course record. 2 laps to go. Level 2 nitrous ready. How did you do that? Nitrous at level 3, ready when you are. You got some insane cornering skill. Wow! Critical hit! Yeah! It's a new record! Final lap! You're in first place! ready. Nitrous at level 3, ready when you are. Wow, awesome trip. Whoa! Yeah, looking good. Okay, he's the last stretch. Keep it up. Finish! Okay, let's move on to the next race. Replay. The race is just about to start. The tension here at Seaside Route 765 is electrifying. Three, two, one, go! Looks like you got a good start. Can you keep your lead? 3 laps to go. Good luck.
Oof. Ouch.
Be able to shake them off. Yeah! It's a new record! 2 laps to go.
Whoa.
I've never seen a trip like that. Yeah! It's a new record! Final lap. You're in first place. Nice! Ready for nitrous. Yeah! Looking good! It's the final stretch! Glory! Finish! You won! Awesome, baby! Replay.
Alright, take it easy, Aris. Be safe. Thanks for dropping by. I think I'll do one more and call it a day. It's almost, yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I actually kind of think I'm going to just go to bed early.
I can feel that this race is going. 3, 2, 1, go! Great start. Now go for the lead. 3 laps to go. Just a little bit more.
This is the wrong track. Oops. Did I pick the wrong one? I think I did.
Gonna be really 3, 2, 1, go! Great start. Now go for the lead.
Did I pick the wrong one again? Jeez. Am I misremembering the music?
Now start your engines and get ready.
Was it Warp Trooper? I don't think it's Warp Trooper.
3, 2, 1, go! A smooth start.
Nope, wrong track. Nope. Gotta pick the right music for this. Is it Night Stream?
Smooth start, not bad.
This works.
3 laps to go. Just a little bit more. Okay, let's go. Good drift. Ah, yeah.
Oh, easy there.
Level 2 nitrous ready. That feels good. Yeah, it's a new record. 2 laps to go. Watch out! Here comes the nitrous.
I lost the control there.
Level 2 nitrous ready. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Not even a challenge. Yahoo! You gonna be able to shake them off? Whoa! Keep your eyes on the road. Go for the top podium. Somebody fired off some nitrous. Somebody's creeping up on you. First place is just around the corner. You're unstoppable. Yeah, it's a new record. Final lap. You're in first place. Wow, awesome trip. Level 2 nitrous ready. Yahoo! Whoa! Whoa! Here comes the final corner. Finish! Okay, let's move on to the next race. I can feel that this race is going to be really hot. Now start your engines and get ready. Three, two, one, go! A smooth start, not bad. 3 laps to go. Good luck. Hi, yeah! Ready for nitrous. Yes! to go. Ready for nitrous. I've never seen a drift like that. For nitrous. Yeah, looking good. Yeah, it's a new record. Final lap. You're in first place. Good drift. Ready for nitrous. It's the final stretch. Glory. Finish. You won. Awesome, baby.
Okay, I'm actually beat. I think I'm gonna hop off for the day. Thanks for everybody that dropped by. Y'all be safe and see you next time, hopefully.